This poem is called Consume. It is after the style of Jory Graham. And it is beginning right now. An attractive woman just like you sent me in their direction. The 32 options for toothpaste perched upon the shelf. Labels, cluttered labels, shiny to ensnare all mouths. Reloaded every hour of every day. They look like robotic vomit. Where the iridescence explodes into blinding, where the blinding arrives without cessation. The holographic landscape stretches high to fluorescent lighting. The options reproduce. One aisle is not enough. From where we debate, from where even indecision impoverishes. From the 3-day 2-for-1 sale sign seen from the crowded street side. The boldly painted inanimate centipede legs, engineered to suck in hubs of consumers if they approach, evolving as the worker ants coagulate into striated veins, each stripe forcing mustard confines like a condiment zoo, then releasing with energy sap and the bags fill up. That's when the ingredients in all the boxes, like a holy text, like a Torah, become illuminated in the mess, and a choice I have not previously seen grips my brain cells, synapse by synapse. Mysteriously minty scent to allure innumerable dirty mouths. Have you ever glimpsed from a skyscraper reflectings of motes? That will not intensify, that will not blind? She coos your proxy. They change lanes by. She flashes pearls at me to seal the deal so that for a few minutes more, dental economy prevails. The pocket's green so that it looks like spinach. The graphs, a staggered and gunky black, some sweet-toothed pie charts. How does this look? How does this all look? From way down there, this pedestal we totter on our toes inside, the claustrophobic lane that economics tells me is devised by some toothy old man with glittering pockets. What is it his haggling grin should have bought instead and didn't? Confronted by the endless choices for hygienic investment apathetic. Because we're too poor to afford its extra options? Are you still thinking for me in that hologram we gawked at for hours? Letting the stickers and logos suffocate us, unwanting to tear away, transfixed? What she wants to show me. Her sales pitch, more like a siren's song screaming over the ocean of barcodes, means hardly anything at all. How the scientists slaved for years in the labs, their coats smeared with anti-gingivitis. How they earn overtime to add whitening. How the tubes themselves exemplify fluid dynamics. How even dentists must deliberate among brands at the shelf. How the politics between cavities and floss have been reconstructed and we now skip the string for swishing, for the biting of mouthwashes. The narrow lane, the lane shines, smile with the toothpastes, as if every individual pane of glass were precisely polished. By this business, precisely profited. The last words I had with you, we lay anti-parallel among a scent of tender ginger. You took a nap, I took an Advil chased by a red tic-tac. The spice in our air had since diminished, fading again into staleness as the cheap incense expired. The smoke itself dissipated soon enough. Wisping out through air vents, sucked up your wafting nostrils, your likewise voracious psyche, excruciation, hopelessness perpetuated. Here, take this, she mumbles, this plastic, this remote device, she says, curling up to hide her breath. Take this, she says, my eyes too tired for television. Here, rot your brain with infomercials. Desensitize yourself with this, boy, and tattoo of drips and drops and splatters and tears. We lay there, your hands crumbled away before the rest of it. Can't feel you anymore, I said. Never could from the start. Your shantytown broadcast collapsed in return. When you asked me to change the channel, I refused. When you asked me to switch off the infomercial rerun to cuddle, I refused, until you seemed not to mind either any longer the stagnancy of routine words. Until we finally arrived where we had wanted to be. Until we finally arrived where we had to want to be. Absolute comfort. Inescapable boredom. Why should we not break loose? Why should we not start anew? When prolific fame or Feme? I gotta look up how to pronounce that. It's probably Fame in the Greek. Anyway, when prolific Fame emerges from her shimmering cocoon, she spreads her flashy wings to unveil 32 multitudes of eyes, ears, mouths. Unrestricted, her flights witness the dull, crude trivia, slapping a smiling sticker on its side before spitting it out on the shelf of aisle 6. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the record.